Welcome. Our objective for today is by the end of the lesson, learners should be able to find the percent of given quantities. Let's look at these terms. Per means out of. Cent means 100. So when we join per and cent together, it becomes one word, which means good. It means out of 100. To multiply a percent fraction by a whole number, first we have to do two things. One, we have to change the percentage to common fraction, and then the second one, multiply and simplify. Now let's get to the board for more examples. So 20% of 10 oranges. How are we going to solve it? First, we have to change this 20% into a fraction. Of means multiply and then the 10 oranges. So let's work it. It will be 20 over 100 times 10. Then I'll put over 1 here. Remember, last time I said every whole number is over 1. So 10 over 1. The next thing for us to do is to multiply the numerators and the denominators. So 20 times 10 is 200, and then 100 times 1 is 100. The next thing is for us to cancel the zeros. So this will cancel this, you cipher, and then you cipher. Then you are left with 2. So 2 oranges. 2 oranges. 2 oranges. So 20% of 10 oranges is 2. The next question is 35% of 10 boys. So the 35% will be changed to a fraction. That will be 35 over 100 times 10 over 1, because every whole number is over 1. Then we multiply the numerators and then the denominators. So 35 times 10 is 350 all over 100. Then the next stage is for us to cancel the zeros. This 0 will cancel that 0. We are left with 35 over 10. 35 over 10. So 10 people sharing 35 oranges, each of them will get 3, and there will be a remainder of 5. If you don't want to use this kind of method, you can change it. So 350 over 10. We cancel our zeros. We are left with 35 over 10. 5 cancel. 5 divides 2. 5 divides 10 2 times. 5 divides 35 7 times. So we are left with 7 over 2. You can still divide. So 2 divides 7 3 times, because 2 3 is 6, remainder 1 all over 2. So this is how our answer will be. Okay, now let's try this question to 80% of 8 oranges. So as usual, have 80 over 100 times 8 over 1. So 80 times 8 will be 640 all over 100. So we cipher the zeros and we'll be left with 64 over 10. So 10 people sharing 64 oranges, each of them will get 6, and there will be a remainder of 4. If you don't want to use this, you can use the other method too. Now try the second question. 10% of 20. 10% of 20 boys. try your hand on it. So let's work it. It will be 10 over 100 times 20 over 1. So 10 times 20 will be 200 all over 100. Then we cipher the zeros. So it will be 2 boys. So 10% of 20 boys is 2 boys. I hope you are following. Great. Now let's try this question, student question. Try it. What is 10% of 30 cars? And then the second one, what is 80% of 100 books? So let's work. I'll help you to work the first one. 10 over 100 times 30 over 1. So we multiply the numerators and the denominators. So 10 times 30 will be 300 all over 100. Then we cipher the zeros. So we'll be left with 3 cars. Now, I would like you to do the second question when you are having your own studies. Closure. In today's lesson, we have learnt that to multiply a percent fraction by a whole number, change the percentage to common fraction and multiply and simplify. So this is how we can change a percentage fraction or a percent fraction by a whole number. I'll urge you all to try your hands on different questions. When you go into your textbook, you can see a lot of them. Try your hands on them and you'll be perfect, as the saying goes. Practice make man perfect. Thank you all for your attention. In our next meeting, we shall find the value of the letter variable. Find the value of the letter variable. So until we meet again,